Hello and welcome to the great state of Kentucky. It is September 7th today and we are gearing up for our first time of the year, doing some last minute tuning on our bows, making sure everything's good to go, lined up, and had a big cold front come in last night, and so the deer should be on their feet. Coburn's pretty well dialed in. Let's hope I'm shooting half as good as what he's doing, but looking forward to it. We're going to get out right around 2:30, going to do a hang and hunt on a new spot. Should be really fun. I'm excited to get in there and see what shows up. Well, I just got settled into the tree for the first hunt of 2024. It is opening day in the bluegrass state of Kentucky, and man, it feels good to be back. You wait all year to be back in a tree, and this year's no exception. Tonight we're set up in a pretty good pinch. It's the classic topography hunt right here with this ditch. Got the head of the ditch right here and an impassable ditch behind us. And so these deer are working around this and then working around this inside corner of this fence post over here. So it funnels them down here pretty good. And there's been some good deer in the area. Coburn named the buck I'm chasing Stubby after myself. So he's a stud 8. He's got long main beams, and I'd be super excited if I got the chance to even see him, let alone harvest him. So, but other than that, we're just going to be thankful to be back in the tree. And with any luck, we'll have a good encounter tonight. Welcome to day 2 in Kentucky. As you can tell, I am sitting in a bean field right now, and we're getting a little bit more creative tonight. Round 1, we did not see a deer last night. We had a big cold front push through, but unfortunately, I think we were just right during the cold front. And so we're hoping for better luck tonight, being after the cold front. We have north wind, and I'm out on another permission farm to where we're gonna see what we can see in this bean field. It's probably a 200-acre field, and tonight is more of an observation sit, but if there's a buck that's in play, I'm gonna be able to use these beans and kind of hopefully spot and stock them. And if not, and if there's no play tonight, I'll be able to come back in here tomorrow and make a setup and have a better game plan for night number 3. But should be a fun one. It's about 4:30 right now, so we got about 3 hours left. I'm gonna hang tight, and hopefully these bucks start pouring out. Well, the deer are starting to pop up like prairie dogs right now. seems to be that they're all bedding in these beans, which makes sense. I mean, we say that all the time. Big ag fields, these deer like to hang tight to them, and a lot of times bed right in the middle of them. They got seclusion, food, and then a lot of the water content comes from these leaves, so they don't have to travel far. They feel completely safe, and that's exactly what these deer are doing. But one good thing is we're just getting a good vantage, and like I said, this is more of an observation sit than anything. I don't think we can stalk in this. It's just too quiet, and the only chance we have is if they get into one of those waterways and we meet them in the middle, but that would take a pretty good stroke of luck. But we're gonna hang tight and see what else appears. Well, here we go. Day number 4 in Kentucky, and it is a warm one at that. We are back on the farm I've been on the last 3 days. That crown buck showed up 2 nights ago, and he's a stud. One of the other bucks I came in here for was a big 7, but I was hanging this sand, and he was out in the bin field, probably 45 yards away from where I chose to be, so picked the right spot, just too close for comfort. But you're going to have that on some of these hunts, and with this being the last day, it was kind of a last-ditch effort, and so nothing harmed there, but just won't be shooting that deer this year. So tonight I'm sitting over this big bean field, hoping to get a buck coming down this bean field, potentially working a scrape, or there is some sprayer tractor tires in the beans, and the deer have been using that a bunch to travel throughout. So those are about 45-ish yards away from me, and with any luck, Crown will come by strolling through one of those tire paths, and I'll be able to get a shot at him. But if not, it's been a fun trip. I've learned a bunch, and it's always fun hunting new areas, so let's hope we get it done tonight. That's looking like it's going to be a wrap on Kentucky for this year. Pretty slow movement. I'm not sure why the deer are moving at 2 a.m. Weather's been great. Potentially they're on acorns. But right now I'm sitting by 2 big white oaks, and they're dropping so many acorns it sounds like it's raining, and I haven't seen any deer for 3 hours, so pretty slow, pretty frustrating, but that's why they call it hunting. And we had a blast. So thanks to Coburn for letting us come down. This has just been a super fun hunt. But I'm ready to get back to Iowa, get some cameras shuffled around on the mock scrapes, and hopefully get a game plan on one of these target bucks for early October.